RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Macias Insurance Agency, your local independent insurance agent. Andy's Auto Body, Tire, and Auto Service and Sales. Auto Butler Car Wash and Express Lube, located at 1706 Homer Adams Parkway in Alton. Auto Centers Nissan, home of the Wiggity Way. Roper's Regal Beagle, the Metro East's premier sports bar and grill. Shell Community Federal Credit Union, the one place to go for all your banking needs. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. Liberty Bank, bank local, bank Liberty. Ruderman Plumbing, your locally owned plumbing superheroes. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance, all of your protection under one roof. Tom Lane State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding member expectations since 1934. Roberts Ford, the value store since 1949.
And after the game this week, the win over Collinsville, boy, Levante Hobbs was smiling ear to ear. I did a quick interview with him, and he said, I was the spark tonight, 3 threes off the bench.
Yeah, and I talked to him too, and he said when he came in, he just felt like there was no energy on the floor. His only goal was to try to bring a little energy, and he did more than that. I mean, basically, he got them in this game.
Here we go. We're ready to jump it up. Sebring and Peacock, 2 of their starters. We'll talk about the others as we go along here because we're ready for the tip. And it's won by the Alton Redbirds here at 7 o'clock. You're in tuned to WBGZ Alton. Isaiah Thurman has it right side, and the Redbirds are ready to go. Maurice Edwards looks back at head coach Eric Smith. They run it to Darius Edwards. Now Thurman at the free throw line. Darius gets it back. He's patient with the basketball. Back to Carlos Anderson right in front of the Redbird nest, rocking and rolling. Hudson inside, a little hook. It's no good. The rebound goes to Tyler Sebring, the big man.
And Normal's going to play half-court man defense.
Sebring fires it up. Good. It's a 3 at the top of the key for 33.
And you got to know where he's at. I'm telling you, he's a tremendous ball player, and he will stroke it.
3 ball goes in. Anderson, a little floater in the lane, rolls off the rim. Maurice Edwards with a nice rebound, and Redbirds set it again.
That's where Alton can really hurt Normal at, is if they crash their guards, they can get offensive boards.
They throw it right side. Isaiah Thurman's going to drive to the baseline. He's bumped and fouled by Zach Thompson, number 21, a 6'5" senior.
And again, you talk about Zach Thompson, 6'5", trying to guard Isaiah Thurman. I think Isaiah's going to have to be aggressive like he was on that drive. He really wasn't aggressive offensively Tuesday, and it hurts the offense of the Redbirds when he's not.
The 2 guards are 10 and 11. Tyler Vance, David Boyd for Normal Community. The Ironmen, 30-1 on the season. 30 wins. Here's Isaiah Thurman for the Redbirds. 3-0, Normal with the lead. 6:30 to go. Anderson in the lane, rolls off the rim, got his own rebound, and a foul is called. And that shot, that little floater, did everything but go in there.
And that's one of the things, when you sag in, you give people an opportunity to go right after their ball and get an offensive rebound because they know when it's off.
Thompson gets the foul for Normal, and that's 2 on him, 2 quick ones. And so Coach Dave Witzig will have to go to the bench here right off the bat. Brings in Dwayne Farrington, number 32.
He's been playing more and more lately, as the radio people from Normal have shared with us.
Darius Edwards out near the timeline. Redbirds looking for their first points. 6:20 to go. Darius for 3, in and out. No good, Redbirds.
They're getting good looks. That's all you can ask for.
Boy, just in and out again. Hit a lot of the rim. Here's Sebring with it, 33. Down it goes to the baseline. Jump shot, good. It's up and in for Alex Peacock, 5-0.
And Peacock likes to play mid-range. He'll play out to about 16, 17 feet and shoot that jump shot. That's going to be a tough matchup for Brian.
5:50 to go. First quarter, Isaiah Thurman lost it. Maurice Edwards. Loose ball, and he grabs it in the corner. Maurice back out to Carlos Anderson. Looks like he wants to drive again. Pops it to Darius Edwards into the lane. Blocking foul near the free throw line. They were aggressive again, this time at David Boyd with a foul. Darius Edwards, the Redbirds have lost the handle the basketball a couple of times and gotten away with it so far.
Yeah, and they say that's on Tyler Vance, pushing him from behind.
Here's Hudson inside. Glass, no. Rebound. Hudson had it, lost it. Normal with it, and a foul on Thurman on the loose ball there. And another good look for the Redbirds.
Yeah, but I'm telling you something right now, Brent. Remember me and you talked about this on Tuesday. I talked about how whistles can stop the flow of the game. This doesn't favor Alton.
Foul on Thurman is the first Alton foul. 5-0. Normal with the lead, 5:20 to go, first quarter. Here's a steal. Darius Edwards with good D.
They went to the 2-2-1.
Darius into the lane, finger roll, good. Glass and in for Darius.
That's a tough shot right there, good finish. They're going to go to the 1-2-2 half-court trap.
Coach Eric Smith pacing in front of the Alton bench with his hands in the air, fired up for the D, but there's a layup wide open. David Boyd will score.
And that's one of the things about Normal. They're extremely patient.
To the corner, Darius for three. It's in and out. Maurice has the rebound. Double team, but he puts it up and in. Maurice Edwards.
And that's the fifth offensive rebound by Alton. They're killing them on the boards, and that's the key. They have to attack Normal on the boards.
7-4, Normal with the lead. The orange leading the red. Darius and Maurice each with a bucket. Edwards and Edwards. Out high, Tyler Vance. Dribbles right side, picks up his dribble, gives to Sebring. Now back out to David Boyd, 6'1", senior guard.
And they're going to be patient.
Ironmen lead the Redbirds, 4:10 to go. First quarter. Normal with the dribble near midcourt. We're at Pekin High School, Pekin, Illinois. Inside, Sebring puts it on the ground, or lost it anyway, and they're going to tie him up. Carlos Anderson jump ball, the arrow to Normal.
Redbirds jumped into a 3-2 half-court trap. I mean, I'm not even a trap, just a 3-2 zone right there. Good hands by Carlos to deflect that and then force the jump ball.
Mason Meyer checks in, 6'3" senior for the Ironmen. Redbirds going with their starting five still. Third-year head coach Eric Smith on the bench for Alton High. Here's a dump down. It goes to Peacock on Hudson. Looked like he traveled. Shot up and in. It's good.
He got away with a travel there.
Peacock will score. Back come the Redbirds quickly. Maurice Edwards, no. Rebound, Thurman.
Another offensive rebound. That's number 6, Brent.
Offensive glass again. 9-4, Normal. And the Redbirds looking for points here.
They got to capitalize on them, though. You can't just keep getting extra possessions and not capitalizing on them.
Isaiah Thurman puts it on the deck. Right side. Waits for Darius Edwards at the top of the key. Darius driving to the baseline. Inside, bumped, no call. Got the loose ball. And Carlos Anderson will pick it up in the lane. He tried to put it up. No call. It's going the other way. Stripped by Peacock. Normal inside. Peacock back to Sebring. Jump pass goes to Meyer. Inside, up and in for Meyer into the lane.
And they've got good ball control and good ball movement right now. Alton's flying out at people. You got to be a little bit more disciplined. Close out your guy. Stay home and rotate under control. They're not doing that right now, and they're giving up easy buckets.
11-4. Normal with the lead. First quarter, 2:40 to go. Down to Brian Hudson on the block. Leans in, blocked away by Sebring, who was there on the block. Ironmen back, Peacock outside, hands the ball off. Dwayne Farrington with a touch. Now it goes to the corner. Here's Sebring playing catch with 23, Peacock. Now out high it goes to David Boyd, guarded by Darius.
See, and I don't like this for the Redbirds because you're playing their game. You're playing half court, and there's another three.
Sebring no good. Rebound, Carlos Anderson. He's headed the other way. Carlos all the way down, inside, left hand blocked away as he went for the scoop shot.
You understand what I'm saying, Brent?
Yes.
The Redbird strength is their defensive pressure, but you're sitting back in the zone. You need to make Normal tired. They're subbing more than we are. So if we're going to wear ourselves down chasing in the half court, we're going to be in trouble. You have to get up and pressure them.
Tyler Vance checks back in, number 10, a starter for Normal. Darius Edwards will throw it in under the Alton basket here. 2:03 to go, first quarter. They lob it to Brian. Hudson hands it to Carlos. Anderson has it top of the key to Maurice. Maurice Edwards with the basketball looking inside. They'll keep it outside. Isaiah Thurman, right side. Now to Carlos. Anderson has it top of the key. Now to Maurice Edwards again. 1:40 to go. And a whistle and a foul. Somebody holding or pushing Darius Edwards in through the lane there, it looks like.
That's going to be Vance. That's going to be his second.
Vance going to pick that foul up, number 10.
So foul trouble is starting to be an issue here for Normal, Brent, with the two guards. Both have 2.
Thompson 2, Vance 2. And Boyd has to come back in. Here's a drive by Carlos. A little floater inside, no good. Blocked away again.
And see, what they have to understand is they're running pack-the-line defense, which means all the defense is on the ball side. You've got to swing it side, top side.
Peacock traveled at the top of the key, and Alex Peacock gets caught this time at the top. It's back to Alton ball.
Yeah, because he got away with the travel earlier, so we like that call right there to match it up. Right now, the offense of the Redbirds looks absolutely atrocious.
Stagnant.
You have to move it top side, get reversals, and force that defense to rotate.
11-4. Redbirds need a run. Actually, they just need some points here. Thurman has it, top of the key. Isaiah over to Brian Hudson at the top. Darius Edwards going to drive into the lane. Short shot, no. Rebound, Ironmen again.
Everything is a forced one-on-one, Brent. There's no ball movement. It has to increase.
Normal to the corner. Peacock shot, good as he brings Hudson to the corner and hits the jumper. Alton the other way. It's 13-4 now. Maurice is fouled on the drive. Is at the free throw line. Somebody reaching in on him.
Alton needs a timeout, though, Brent. They need a timeout. They need to talk about how the fact they're almost in the bonus, so they need to keep attacking, but they have to attack together as a team. Right now, they're not.
Peacock with another bucket. He's got 6 points up there on the board. 3 buckets now. He's outscored Alton by himself, 13-4. Here's Thurman with it. Drives baseline, out to Carlos. Carlos Anderson. 36 seconds to go. First quarter, 13-4. Normal by 9. First quarter action here.
And I think it's okay, right? You know me, I'm normally aggressive, and I don't care about playing for one shot. But right here, I think the Redbirds need to play for one shot. They got to stop this bleeding.
Got to score before the quarter's out. That would help the cause. We're down to 15 seconds left. Darius Edwards going to drive inside. Glass, no. Hudson has the rebound. Right back up. He missed it. Rebound out of bounds. And we're going to have a pushing foul on Brian Hudson on Peacock there.
They've got another offensive rebound. But again, it just ended up in being a foul for Brian. And they went too early, Brent. If you're going to go that late in the clock, save it for the last possession.
And they got 2 shots out of it. And still some good looks, and still can't get it to fall down at that end of the floor.
And I'm going to tell you something even more important. Normal has subbed very frequently here in this first quarter, and Alton hasn't. And I'm wondering if fatigue is going to be an issue at some point.
13-4. Here's a steal. Maurice Edwards, finger roll, no good at the buzzer. He left it short as he was right near the front of the rim, and Alton can't buy a bucket. It's 13-4 Normal after 1 quarter here in Pekin, Illinois. 4A sectional championship game continues in Pekin. After this, you're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
If you have car problems, Andy's has the solution. Customer service is priority number 1. Our dedicated staff will be more than helpful in getting your car back on the road while you relax in our comfortable waiting area. If needed, we'll also make arrangements for a rental. Our experienced ASE certified technicians will walk you through every step of the process. Andy's Tire and Auto Service offers every under-the-hood service you need. Visit one of our 4 convenient locations today.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Second quarter now, live in Pekin as the Redbirds try to turn it on here. They have the ball to start the second. William Gordon, Brent Berkland back live in Pekin, Illinois. home of the Pekin Dragons, but Normal Community leading Alton High here. Thurman gives to Anderson. 13-4, Redbirds trail. Inside, Darius Edwards, no good, but another blocking foul as Darius and the Redbirds continue to be aggressive, but can't get it to fall again.
And that's what you need right there, because now that's going to be the 16th foul. So now everything after that, you're going to be able to get to the free throw line to get a chance to score. So that's almost as good as making buckets.
And we need free throws. We can't get field goals, so let's see how the free throws go here. Darius Edwards at the line. Darius in the air, no good, missed the first one. After the game, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game. Stay tuned for that. Still 13-4.
Can't afford to miss free throws here, especially when you're going to be in the bonus.
Darius up and good this time. 1 out of 2. Gives the Redbirds 5 points early in the second quarter, though. They trail Normal. 13-5, and here come the Ironmen back the other way. Looking like Edwardsville, orange and black. And the orange and black with the orange right now as they bring it out to Zach Thompson now over to the left. Dwayne Farrington has it.
And see, this does not favor Alton.
Down to Sebring under the basket. Reverse layup is good. Sebring for 2.
Cannot play them in the half court. You got to speed this game up and get after it.
Redbirds back quickly, trailing 15-5 now. 10-point double-digit lead. Carlos Anderson going to drive inside, up and in for Carlos for 2.
Now you're starting to get some gaps here. Get a couple buckets back to back. That's going to help.
Levante Hobbs at the scorer's table. That'll be the first Redbirds sub in a moment.
And I think that'll help the dribble drive out because you'll have a shooter in the game.
6:40 to go. Inside it goes. Left it short, though, did Peacock at the rim. Back comes Alton.
But Carlos should have been attacking there, not going sideways.
Carlos backs it up, gives to Thurman for 3, and it's off the rim. No good at the top of the key.
See, right there, you had numbers on the break, and you didn't attack, and you let them set their defense.
15-7. Normal with the lead. Leading by 8 now. It was 10 a moment ago. They back it in. Sebring leans in now. Left hand, no. Hudson's going to head the other way. Redbirds getting a lot of rebounds. Inside, Maurice Edwards missed the layup. Thurman follows it. No good. 2 good looks again. Redbirds have it again.
2 more offensive rebounds.
Darius Edwards inside.
Another offensive rebound.
Got his follow, missed it, then put it back up and in.
They got 3 offensive rebounds on 1 possession right there.
In like 5 seconds.
And now they're back in it. Now you got a little life.
15-9. Darius with 5 now as he gets the bucket. Second quarter, 5:30 to go. Down underneath, Peacock spinning inside. Finger roll, good.
That's a good move. And again, you don't need to zone trap against them because you're not going to turn them over. Man-to-man them, force them to have to dribble drive on you, and so you can start your break.
Peacock has 8. And the lead is 8. Inside, Edwards up and in. Got bumped, no call, but it rolled in for Darius.
But now the Redbirds are starting to get to the rim, and that's what they need. They weren't doing that in the first half. Now they are.
So now it's 17-11, Normal by 6. Redbirds on D. And they're chasing around again, and they kick it to the 3-point line. Zach Thompson to Peacock. Now into the corner, 3 ball, good. It's a 3 for Thompson.
And Thompson was on the bench in the first quarter early with 2 fouls, and that's what he does. He plays opposite the bigs, and he knocks 3s down.
20-11. Carlos will stop and pop. He missed the jumper. Rebound Normal up by 9. 4:30 to go. Second quarter.
That's a horrible shot. It was a long 2 with both feet on the line. He just moved the ball.
Inside, finger roll is missed. Rebound out of bounds, and Peacock hit it out. Alton High ball. Here comes Levante Hobbs, hopefully with a spark tonight. In for Thurman.
They're going to need to do something. I mean, we've gotten deep into this game, Brent. They're talking about a quarter and a half gone before Alton subs. And I'm wondering if fatigue is going to set in here.
And only 11 points on the scoreboard here. In this Class 4A sectional championship game, Darius Edwards to Carlos Anderson. Brian Hudson now, top of the key. Hands the ball off. Darius Edwards, right wing. 4 minutes to go, second quarter. live in Pekin, Illinois. The winner goes to the Super Sectional. Darius Edwards in and out on a 3-ball.
Getting great looks. They're just not falling.
Amazing. Seabrook. I'll make that. Sebring gives it up right side to Farrington. Now to the left it goes. Meyer thought about it. Here's a steal. Maurice Edwards on the move. Maurice all the way down. Missed the layup as the defender flew by and he missed it.
Forced him into an off-balance shot and he couldn't control himself. Instead of coming to a jump stop and just powering it in, he tried to float through it.
That's not like Maurice.
No, he's normally a pretty good finisher.
Inside Meyer, short shot good as he was left open at the baseline.
And now they've doubled the Redbirds back up.
22-11, Redbirds down by double digits again. It's an 11-point game now.
Surprised Coach Smith isn't using his timeouts to stem some of these tides.
Hudson to Anderson, now Maurice.
You know, I've talked about this before, Brent, and games like this, it takes one bad quarter to lose the whole game. And you got to stay attached, and right now the Birds are in trouble of not being attached.
2:50 to go till halftime. Carlos Anderson hands it to Darius Edwards. Darius into the lane, finger roll, no good, no foul. Sebring might have fouled him there. Levante Hobbs with a foul near midcourt.
But there may have been a foul there, Brent, but right now, as a player, you have to adjust to what the referees are calling. If you come floating through the lane, they're not calling fouls. I like the Darius drives earlier where he got right in their chest, right under the rim and forced. That's what Darius is going to have to do. He's got to get more aggressive.
Normal ball, they lead it 22-11 here in the second quarter. 2:35 left, clock rolling down, Redbirds on defense. And the Redbirds again, just 11 points. They had just 4 points in the first quarter. There's a long pass to Meyer, left side. Back to the top, David Boyd has it. Guarded by Darius Edwards. All the way down, they kick it to the corner. 3-ball is missed. Rebound, Normal has the rebound.
You know what, Brent? I'm going to tell you something. We've seen this game before, but I'm going to wait till halftime to talk about it.
2 minutes to go till halftime.
That's a good segue.
Perfect. And Normal's going to hold the ball for a moment out high.
See, I think the Birds should just extend their defense here.
Inside, finger roll miss, tipped around, and Normal comes out of there with an offensive rebound.
Now they're getting offensive rebounds hurting the Birds.
Back to back, here's David Boyd, out to Meyer. To the top it goes. Now a drive and a kick out to David Boyd with 1:32 to go. And here's a back cut and a bad pass that goes to the bleachers. Alton ball.
But why'd that happen? Because they extended their defense up man-to-man and got inside of Normal. Darius is looking a little winded here.
All the Redbirds got to be a little tired. Hobbs the only sub. Back the other way comes Darius Edwards with 1:20 to go. First half. Here's Carlos Anderson. Hands it to Thurman. Now to Hobbs for 3, in and out, and back in for Hobbs.
And they needed Levante. He was the one that got him back in the game. Tuesday, that's a big 3. Like you said, in, out, and in.
Boy, I thought that one was going to come out just like the others have come out. But it went back down for number 5. 22-14 now. First 3 for Alton.
See, this half-court zone is not doing anything but making Alton tired. They're just running and chasing people. Man up and force them to turn it over.
Down to the corner, Sebring, now a 3-ball. Nope, they're going to fake it. 38 seconds till halftime. Normal ball up by 8. Redbirds need a pick. Almost Darius Edwards with a steal there.
He's so fast.
26 seconds till halftime. Isaiah Thurman with some D on David Boyd. Now it goes to Peacock, to Meyer. Meyer with 17 seconds left. Redbirds with good D here. Normal running the ball, running the clock down, and 8 seconds left. Here's Boyd with it to the corner. Baseline Meyer blocked away. 2 seconds left. Alton has it. Thurman will gobble it up, but that's going to be the end of the first half. 22-14. Normal leading Alton at half. It's an 8-point game. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
All right, sir, we finished all the services on your car. They'll take it over for your complimentary car wash, and they'll call you when it's ready.
red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Anderson, Edwards, and Thurman, and I'm like you, Brian Hudson. Couple of buckets, get him going maybe.
Yeah, Brian's always been the key. He's been the solid one. You know, you just got to go. You guys got to go, you know. If Coach Zach Allen, who I work with all the time, who was here, he'd say, man up and just go as hard as you can the whole second half. I think that's what you got to do.
Ironmen with the basketball. Normal Community has it. And they drive to the left, back to the top. Sebring has it now. Redbirds on D, man-to-man defense. Here's Peacock inside to Sebring. Layup, rolls off the rim, tipped out, Alton ball. Sebring hit it last.
Yeah, and this is the rim that balls don't fall in. So, and I'm going to tell you something we didn't talk about. There's a major difference between the wall behind this basket at this end and the fans at the other end. Your depth perception might change. So let's see if that helps the Redbirds out.
That's a good point, too. Here's Maurice Edwards to Darius Edwards, left side. Score still the same as halftime, 22-14. Jumper by Thurman, no good. Off the rim, short.
But you notice the ball never got reversed, Brent. So it's getting stuck on one side.
Sebring has it down to Peacock, knocked away. Good hands by Carlos. And now Maurice Edwards coming back.
And these officials are letting them play.
Down to the corner it goes. Thurman's going to drive, kick it out to Carlos Anderson now. And he is going to drive inside. Lost it on the way in. Back the other way. Normal layup good. It's David Boyd for two.
And Carlos just absolutely man-hammered Thompson, and he still doesn't look like he's recovered.
24-14. It goes back to a double-digit game. Here's Thurman handing it to Carlos Anderson. Now Darius Edwards to Thurman again on the right elbow.
See, and the dribble drive doesn't work if you don't have a shooter on the floor.
Inside, Darius Edwards got hit on the arm. Layup no good. Rebound, Normal. And they have the ball up by 10.
Brent, Normal did a chin up on Darius's arm. How that wasn't a foul, I do not know.
As he missed a little layup, scoop there, one-hander. Didn't even get to the glass. Normal will back it up. 6 minutes to go, third quarter here. Sebring on the drive, reverse layup, good on the baseline.
Coach Smith has to take a timeout. This game is getting out of control. You cannot let it get out of control.
Timeout, Alton, 26-14. 12-point game again. Redbirds with their biggest deficit now at 12. 5:48 to go, third quarter. Back in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
In the market for a new Nissan? Go no further than Auto Centers Nissan in Wood River, the #1 volume Nissan dealer in the Midwest. Auto Centers always has a huge selection, and every new Nissan is backed by Auto Centers' exclusive low price guarantee, 30-day return, and lifetime powertrain warranty. Auto Centers also has a gigantic pre-owned inventory, and regardless of any credit problems, Auto Centers will get you approved. So be wiggity wise and hurry into Auto Centers Nissan, Highway 255 and 143 in Wood River, Illinois. AutoCentersNissan.com.
One of the greatest myths about car dealers is that some pay less for their cars than others. Hi, I'm John Roberts, and we all pay the same. Here at Roberts Motors, we can compete with any Ford dealer, regardless of how big they are or how great they say their deals are. The #1 concern of anyone buying a car today is service. At Roberts Motors, we pride ourselves in exceptional service before, after, and during the sale. Stop in today and see why Roberts has been the home of happy customers since 1949. Or see us online at RiverBender.com.
Sports, food, and good times. That's what you'll find at Alton Sports Tap. With our daily specials and the best wings around, no game day is complete without us. Between our main bar, enclosed and outdoor patios, you won't know where to begin your evening. Alton Sports Tap has a spacious banquet center offering plenty of space to host any event and the food to make it great. Whether you stop by to catch a game, grab dinner, or enjoy our new live gaming, Sports Tap has got you covered.
Well, sir, after some serious consideration, I'd like to put in my 15-year notice.
You're quitting?
Technically retiring, sir. With a little help from my State Farm agent, I plan to retire in 15 years.
Wow, you're totally blindsiding me here. Who's going to manage your accounts?
Well, I'm going to finish packing my things. 15 years will really sneak up on you.
Jennifer will do your exit interview, and Adam made you a cake.
Red velvet.
Oh, thank you.
I made this.
Take charge of your retirement. Talk to State Farm agent Tom Lane to help you plan for your future today.
One-on-one, it's going to be a long night.
Maurice Edwards throws it into Darius Edwards from the elbow to the corner. Thurman inside. No. Hudson tips it up and in.
But there's Brian, so now he's got a basket. Let's see if he can't get going now.
Hudson's bucket makes it 26-16, 10-point game. Sebring in the corner, 3-ball, way off the mark. Carlos the other way. Quickly to Brian. Jam time! Slam dunk!
There's another one for Brian. All of a sudden now, Brian Hudson's getting touches.
2-on-1 break. Carlos to Brian for a jam.
You don't need to run and jump, though. Just play straight up man-to-man.
Sebring has it. They kick it to the three-point line, and an 8-point game now. 5 minutes left. Redbirds almost had a steal. Out of bounds. It's Alton ball. It's Alton high ball.
Coach Witzig needs a timeout now. The tide is changing. The tide is changing. Can you say Uncle Mo has gotten to a different bus?
Basketball, a game of runs. Let's see. 26-18. See if the Redbirds can pick it up some more here in the third quarter out of that timeout.
Carlos needs to move the ball.
Isaiah Thurman has it. Free throw line to Maurice. Now to Carlos. Hands it to Isaiah Thurman again. Out to Darius for three. Edwards in and out. No good.
Brian needs to touch the ball. He doesn't have to shoot it, but he needs to touch it.
4:24 to go. Third quarter. Down to Peacock. His first touch in a while. Normal ball, they throw it almost out of bounds.
But you notice how the man-to-man is starting to bother Normal?
Yes, it is. Darius Edwards all over his man, David Boyd. Now Peacock down underneath Sebring. Out to the corner, 3-ball, it's good. Zach Thompson for three.
That's a big answer right there, Brent. That's going to stretch it back to double figures.
Inside, Thurman. Outside, Darius Edwards. Finger roll, no good. Missed it, and we have a foul, too, on the rebound.
And right now, my problem right now with Brian just got a dunk. He scored back-to-back buckets. Get him a touch. You've got to trust your teammates right now. But your teammates got to get the ball to Brian.
Darius Edwards going to pick up his first foul on that Normal rebound. And the Redbirds going to bring in some subs. Hobbs and Nigel Harris in for Thurman and Darius Edwards. So Redbirds bring two subs off the bench. Coach Eric Smith going and staying with the man-to-man defense here. 3:40 to go, third quarter. Redbirds down 29-18.
This game is getting extremely physical.
Free throw line, Peacock,
wow.
Glass, and in straight away.
And see, the physicalness isn't bothering Normal versus us. We're shooting wild shots.
Inside, a quick foul as into the lane go the Redbirds again. Normal will pick up a foul, number 32, Farrington. That'll be his third. And shooting two will be Maurice Edwards. 31-18. Free throw, good by Maurice.
They're barely staying attached right now, Brent. Good thing about the Birds is we know they can make quick runs. They've just got to get settled. They've got to get stops, and they got to get Brian more touches. I know I keep harping on that, but when you force the ball inside like they are to Sebring, it makes your defense move.
31-19, and this one is in and out. Stays at 31-19. 12-point game, Normal with the lead, Normal with the ball. Peacock on the drive inside, kicks it to the corner. Meyer, three, and it's good.
And again, this game looks similarly eerie to the Centralia championship game. Birds just can't get that stop, and when the other team goes down, they just hit that timely three.
15-point lead now. Redbirds in trouble here. 2:50 to go in the third. Hudson inside, lays it in.
He had to do it on this by himself, though, that time. Brian has the advantage. You've got to work him and get him back in the game. Let him get you back in the game.
34-21. And a foul in the backcourt there. It's a bump and a foul by Levante Hobbs in the backcourt.
I'm okay with that, though. You've got fouls to give. At least you're showing that you're up in somebody and you're working.
2 fouls for Alton. 1 foul for Normal. The Redbirds going to go full court press here, it looks like.
Yeah, would have liked to seen this earlier.
They throw it in to Tyler Vance. Vance, Nigel Harris on him. 2:32 to go, third quarter.
He just backed Nigel up the floor. See, it's different when it's Darius out there.
Here's Peacock whipping it to the left wing. Down to Sebring it goes. Out to the three-point line. 3 ball is short. Rebound tipped out, and it's going to be Ironmen basketball. Hobbs tipped that out.
Like the closeout, though. That's what you want. You want Farman shooting the ball.
Normal, 34. Alton, 21. Here comes Darius Edwards for Maurice Edwards. So Darius back in the game with Hobbs, Harris, Anderson, and Hudson. Normal getting ready to throw it in. They finally get it in. Now to Sebring. The winner goes to the 4A Super Sectional in Normal, Illinois, Tuesday night. Sebring has it. Down low, knocked away, but a foul is called.
And they're going to say he was shooting it. On top of that, I thought he was passing the ball.
Darius Edwards, it looks like. Nope, it's going to be Hobbs, his third.
Levante's getting his money's worth in, isn't he, Brent?
Sebring at the line. And Normal will shoot their first free throw of the game, and it's short. No good.
I'm telling you, there's something about that that depth perception with the wall. That wall is probably, what would you say, 50, 60 feet behind the basket?
Yeah, I'm going to say 50.
And that makes a big difference when you're used to shooting and having a wall right there.
2:02 to go, third quarter. 34-21 ball game. This one rolls in for Sebring. He's got 8. And the lead is 14.
And Alton hasn't seen an offensive output all year like this since Centralia. And I say it's eerily familiar.
Inside Thurman, stripped away, got caught under the basket. He turned it over. Normal ball, 1:44 to go, third quarter. Here in Pekin, Illinois. Top of the key, Sebring has it. Friday night playoff basketball, Friday the 13th.
Oh, it is Friday the 13th, isn't it?
That's right. Vance with the basketball. Tyler Vance. Around Darius Edwards. Around Nigel Harris. Thurman reached in, no call there. Down low, Farrington leans in, missed it. Hudson had it. Now Carlos on the move. Bounces it to Darius, and he is fouled underneath.
Good pass by Carlos right in traffic. Darius was trying to go for the dunk right there. I think right there, you just got to get the layup. You need buckets right now.
Got to have points and got to have a lot of them. Vance with his third foul. 2 team fouls for Normal. Darius Edwards at the line with Alton trailing by 14, 35-21, third quarter. Free throw in the air, no good.
Now number 2, DeMonte Wigfall is checking in.
So we have Wigfall, Thurman, Anderson, Hudson, Darius Edwards. Couple of subs for Normal too, as Meyer checks out, and Vance with 3 fouls checks out. Darius, another free throw. No, but he's over the line anyway.
Lane violation. He knew it was off.
Yeah, he knew he missed it, and it's going to be no good either way. 0 for 2 either way. Needed those points. Left him out there. 35-21. Normal with the lead and the orange here. And they take the air out of the ball with 53 seconds left, third quarter. Ironmen with it.
Can't sit in the zone when you're down 14, Brent.
There's a jump pass that goes to Sebring. Tyler Sebring hands the ball off. 35 seconds left. Alton with a steal. Here's Darius Edwards all the way down. Foul, no call. Eric Smith can't believe it on the sideline. It's going to be an Alton foul instead.
He got absolutely hammered.
And that's a Hudson foul instead. Wow.
But I will say this, Brent, and I will be consistent with it. When you float to the basket in this game, the referees are not giving you that foul. You've got to go fundamentally strong, jump stop, and explode through somebody's chest.
35-21, still the score. Redbirds have been all around the rim tonight and still only have 21 points. Off the rim, both ends of the floor, both halves here tonight.
I don't understand this. You just got to steal in man-to-man, and now you're back to the zone trap.
4 seconds left. Peacock whips it to the corner.
Dagger.
Sebring, three!
Dagger.
It's good! Sebring at the buzzer hits a three!
I don't understand the concept, Brent.
38-21 as we go to the fourth quarter in Pekin after this. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Dad, the toilet's clogged again.
RiverBender to the rescue. We'll clean any drain, anytime, anywhere. RiverBender is your locally owned and operated plumbing and drain cleaning company. We're friendly, fast, and reliable. RiverBender takes the extra steps to protect your home while providing stellar 24-hour emergency superhero service with hometown pricing. So for plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, water heaters, filtration systems, or just when your house pipes are in trouble, call RiverBender.
Game, and we know how that ended up. They've got a big hill to climb here, and they're going to have to get after it. They're just going to have to put their heads down, get to the rim, share the basketball, and try to create easy opportunities.
And it's going to have to be fast and furious. That quarter was 16-7. Normal hit 3 threes in the third quarter. And now it's Redbirds ball. Desperation really here the entire fourth quarter. Carlos inside, blocked away, follows it up, no good. Blocked away again. It's going to be Alton ball again. Redbirds 27-4 on the year. Normal at 30-1 on the year. 7:45 to go in the game.
And that's what, when you look at Normal.
Carlos just threw it in the backcourt and nobody's there, out of bounds. And it's going to be Normal ball, I believe.
When you look at Normal, they're 30-1, Brent, but they're 30-1 against 4A teams. 3A teams. It's not like they had a cupcake schedule. They've got 3 wins over the Southwestern Conference alone.
Now it's Normal ball. Turnover, Alton. Sebring has it on the inbounds, gives it to Dwayne Farrington. Guarded by Isaiah Thurman. Keep an eye on the clock. We're in the fourth quarter now. And it is 17 points. The lead here. The Redbirds only have 21 total.
Right, and that's rough.
Now a whistle and a foul. Looks like away from the ball. Alton foul.
The body language isn't looking good. They need to get some energy.
Maurice Edwards with a foul.
We've seen Alton put up humongous quarters, Brent. So it's not like they're out of it because they still got the whole quarter to go, but they've got to pick it up.
Now they throw it in again. Normal ball. They throw it in. Easy steal. Carlos Anderson grabbed it. He's headed to the hole, lays it up and in. 4 points for Carlos. That's it.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for him tonight.
38-23. Redbirds trailing. Darius trying to reach in there. Couldn't get the steal. Now they do get the steal. Carlos Anderson again. Scoop shot, no, but he's fouled. Farrington maybe.
And see, this is what I was looking for earlier in the ball game. Once you saw the officials were going to let you play, you need to go not 94 feet because we're not. You need to go the whole 88 feet, picking it up and getting after it.
Farrington with his 4th foul there. I mean to tell you, there is some hitting going on down there and no whistles.
No whistles at all. But you know what? The Redbirds sports season started off, the Redbirds football against Pekin. Now it looks like the Birds are back at Pekin with some more heavy hitting going on. Maybe we need to find Rico Gibson and get him out there.
Up in the air and good. I saw Rico walking in tonight in the Redbird nest. Carlos with a free throw. It's good. Anderson with 5 points in the game now. 38-24. And he missed that free throw. Still 38-24.
But you're going to need to make free throws if you want to come back.
Yeah, with the clock stopped. Perfect time. But now it's rolling again. 6:46 to go. Inside, Glass, no good. They get their own rebound on the miss, though.
Thompson with a big rebound. He just took it right away from DeMonte Wigfall.
And Zach Thompson went off the glass and didn't hit anything else. That was a horrible shot. Got his own rebound. Carlos with a steal.
This pressure is bothering
Anderson
Normal.
Inside, blocked away by Sebring, out of bounds.
But then he comes with a weak move to the basket. Great steal for Carlos. Jump stop at the box, pump fake, go up strong, get an and one.
Looks like Carlos is dead tired. I'm not sure if he is or not, but
looks like he might be cramping.
Yeah, maybe. In this warm, steamy gymnasium tonight at Pekin High School. Maurice Edwards in the left corner. 6:20 to go in the game. Out to Carlos. He's going to drive again. Nope, he kicks it to Darius Edwards. Edwards kicks it. Thurman for three. It's good. Isaiah for three.
The big three. Coach Smith is going to take a timeout. The general, Coach McMurray, he's fired up. He's trying to get those guys going.
38-27. It's a 6-0 run. We'll take it. Timeout Alton. 6:08 to go. Fourth quarter. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
Timeout. Come here. I need better coverage. Anybody here give me better coverage?
Put me in, coach. I can give you better coverage. Not only can I give you better coverage, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
Hey, where do you want this ladder?
Oh, come on, coach.
American Family Insurance.
Roper's Regal Beagle, located on Godfrey Road, is the Metro East premier sports bar and grill. Open Sunday through Thursday till 2 a.m. and Fridays and Saturdays till 3 a.m. At Roper's Regal Beagle, you will enjoy some of the area's best pizza from their wood-fired pizza oven. There's also a full kitchen offering a huge variety, as well as a soup and salad bar. Sports fans, Roper's Regal Beagle is the place to watch the game. 27 TVs, NFL ticket, Big Ten, Pac-12, and streaming local high school sports.
A-Town basketball. Alton Redbirds playoff basketball. 38-27 game. Isaiah Thurman reaches in and charged with a foul in the backcourt out of the timeout.
And see, this is where trouble comes in, because now the next foul puts Normal in the penalty.
And now the officials look up to make sure it's not 7 team fouls, I guess. But again, all of that banging going on, and then a little reach in by Thurman is a foul. Amazing. Good old referees. 5:55 to go, fourth quarter here as they talk it over at the scorer's table. And Alton trailing 38-21 coming into this fourth quarter. And the Redbirds have scored 6 in a row, a 6-0 run to start the fourth quarter. They had the big run against Collinsville to start the fourth quarter, remember?
Yeah, and that's how they jump-started their with a three, just like Isaiah Thurman hit. So let's see what they got going here.
Nigel Harris checks into the game for some D here. Let's see what Harris does. Darius Edwards comes out. There's a double team. Over the timeline it goes to Peacock. Carlos Anderson guarding him. Inside, finger roll, rolls off the rim. Rebound, Anderson is fouled with 5:48 to go.
Did they call it, or did they just call it out of bounds?
I think it's a foul on number 10, Tyler Vance, and that would be number 4 on him. And how did he miss that finger roll at the rim? No good.
Pressure from the Birds.
Darius Edwards, and Hobbs come in.
They're going offense, defense now the rest of the game here. You're only down 11 with 6 minutes to go. You're in good shape. Question is, do you have enough juice in the tank to make the push?
True. And enough offense. The offense not there so far. Thurman with a three!
Back to back.
Right side three ball, Isaiah.
Remember what I told you, it won't be your stars, it'll be that extra guy.
Normal over the timeline, a whistle and a foul on a double team. It's 38-30 after that three for Alton.
But one of the things that helps is the fact that you can shoot free throws now.
And now Normal goes to the line on the 7th team foul. Darius with his 2nd of the game.
Now, if Normal can miss some free throws here for Alton, they've got all the momentum. Isaiah's kind of feeling it. And here comes our guy, Brian Hudson.
Hudson's going to check back in right now, though. Yes, he'll come in for Maurice Edwards. So it's Hudson, Hobbs, Thurman, Anderson, and Darius Edwards. Isaiah with back-to-back threes here in the 4th. Here is Tyler Vance at the line. Free throw good.
That's clutch. That's clutch.
His first point of the game.
If you keep it at a double-figure lead, that means it's always going to be a 4-possession game.
39-30. In the air, no good. Rebound Darius, 39-30 ball game.
And that's where you want it, 3 possessions. 3 shots, you're back in this game.
5:15 to go in the game, 4th quarter. Isaiah Thurman to the free throw line, kicks it to Levante for 3. Hobbs missed it. Rebound, Normal ball.
He kind of forced that shot right there. He didn't have a clean look. He didn't have to force it.
Hobbs with some D as they bring it up the floor. Tyler Vance and David Boyd playing catch near midcourt. 4:50 to go in the game. 39-30 ball game. And a whistle and a foul, a bump by Darius.
And see, now you're going to send him to the line. This is the 8th team foul, so it's another 1-and-1 steal.
Darius with his 3rd foul. And this time it is David Boyd, number 11.
But one of the things about this pressure, Brent, sometimes it's hard to make free throws when you're tired.
Free throw, no good. Rebound, Carlos.
Birds are in good shape.
Anderson up the floor. Don't need to hurry. Here's Thurman inside. Shot up and in. Isaiah for 2.
Isaiah's bringing them back by himself. That's what you need. Now you just got to play solid. You don't need to foul. Just play intense pressure defense.
It's 39-32 now. 4:24 to go. Lots of time left. Timeout. 30-second timeout for Normal Community High School and the Redbirds fans. And now we're going to have
a technical.
Maybe on both teams. Referees pointing to both players after the whistle and after the timeout call.
But if that's Darius, that's going to be 4.
And it looks like it was Darius. And they're going to have to sort it out at the scorers table as Coach Eric Smith wants an explanation here with 4:21 to go. Looks like they put up a foul on Boyd, number 11, his first. And Darius with his 4th. So you got it, is technical each way.
But that's now with 3 fouls and 4 minutes to go, you're good. You can't have Darius out there now on defense to pressure, because if he does and gets a foul, he's gone. So now you have to hope that they get free throws and you get a chance to sub them in and out. That's a horrible mistake right there. Just losing your head at crunch time.
And I really wasn't sure what happened or who started it, or sometimes they catch the second guy or whatever, but I didn't see it at all. It was out there at midcourt after the timeout call. And so with 4:21 to go, Normal calls a timeout. After the game, our Munganast Alton Toyota player of the game coming your way. Normal 39, Alton High 32. And Isaiah Thurman did not score in the first 3 quarters, but he's got 8 here in the 4th.
And see, now Darius can't check out yet.
Nigel Harris at the table.
Because there wasn't a basketball play that happened. So he has to stay in, so he really has to be careful here. I'd go right at him if I was Normal.
And they throw it in, down to Sebring, and Hudson.
Over the back.
Over the back with a foul. And these were not the kind of fouls that were called earlier in the game, that's for sure.
No. But you know why it got called? Because it's sped up. It sped up. It sped up to Alton's pace. And so now they're calling these fouls. That's why I was saying Alton couldn't play a half-court game with Normal.
Free throw in the air, and it's good by Sebring.
And I don't think this is a good sub. Darius is coming back on the offensive end. Let him stay in because you need his offense. You just got to tell him he can't foul.
40-32, 41-32. He hit them both.
Those are two big free throws, Brent.
Goes back to a 9-point game. 4:15 to go.
You got to search for Isaiah Thurman or Brian Hudson right now.
Hudson, maybe Carlos. Anderson on the drive. Lost it, picked it back up. No. Tipped around. Thurman has it. He is hammered. No call. And now a jump ball is called, and the arrow going to Normal.
Great offensive rebound by Isaiah. He was swarmed by the whole team. Did he trip him?
Two or three.
It looked like they grabbed him and tripped him.
And so here comes Wigfall in for Hudson. It's Normal ball. They're up 41-32.
How many fouls do you have Brian with?
Hudson has 3.
See, I'm not understanding this sub pattern. You need Brian on the floor. He's not in foul trouble. Now you give up a layup.
Underneath, knocked away, and the Redbirds get back on D as David Boyd backs it up. Thompson underneath, double team, stripped away. Maurice Edwards ball.
Got to push Maurice.
Edwards kicks it to the corner. Wigfall to Carlos. Anderson to Thurman now. Maurice Edwards going to drive. Glass, no, couldn't finish it. Underneath there. There's a steal. Nigel Harris out to Wigfall for 3. It's no good. No good. And back comes Normal. Here's Peacock. Jam time. He put it over the rim and in.
And that's why you need Hudson in. Right now, you have nobody that's going to crash the boards for you. Isaiah Thurman's the only one.
Carlos inside, no good, but fouled in the lane. 3:11 to go in the game. It's back to an 11-point lead. 43-32. Redbirds had a couple of chances, but it went the other way.
They did. And now, see, again, Brent, I don't understand this because now you're going to put Darius back in to play defense with 4 fouls when you could have had him in on the offensive end.
5 fouls on Vance.
That could be big right there.
Yeah, Farrington and Vance had 3 or 4 fouls, and I wasn't sure why they didn't go at those guys and foul them out earlier.
Right.
But with the referees, you never know. But he did get his 5th foul there. Carlos at the line. Anderson with 3:11 to go.
Ooh.
Misses the free throw. The Redbirds tonight back to missing free throws too. Missed 6 free throws total. 43-32, 43-33. He makes 1 out of 2. 10-point game. Alton Redbirds back on defense here at the 4A sectional title game in Pekin, Illinois. Normal Community with the lead.
And now the Birds are tired.
3 minutes to go. Peacock underneath. Fouled. Was it Darius Edwards?
I think they're going to get Isaiah. They better hope they get Isaiah because otherwise Darius' career is over.
And the foul is going to go on the baseline for the Redbirds. It's going to be Carlos Anderson with his first foul. Peacock at the line here. In the air and no good off the back iron. 12 points for Peacock. Sebring, 13. Their 1-2 punch, both in double figures.
Yep. And remember, we talked about that at the top. It was going to be Normal's bigs against Alton's guards. Alton hasn't been able to turn over the Normal guards.
Peacock hits it, 44-33, 11-point game.
But Normal's bigs have done their job.
44-33, 11-point game. Isaiah Thurman has it, 2:46 to go in the game. Hobbs to Darius Edwards. Darius going to drive, fouled as he threw it off the glass. Sebring maybe there. Darius on the drive again.
Sebring got his money's worth. Darius, good job. See, the difference that time was instead of him floating sideways and twisting the ball, he took the hit in his chest, so they had to call the foul. Sebring bleeding?
He might be on the elbow, possibly. Left elbow with 2:40 to go in the game now, and Redbirds at the line. And we're going to have a timeout.
Smart by Coach Witzig. He's not going to allow them to have to take Sebring out. He's going to get him patched. He's ready to go already.
2:40 to go as Normal calls a timeout, leading by 11. Back in Pekin in a moment. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.
We're always looking for better ways to do things. But with some banks, better for them isn't always better for you.
You've reached Megabank. Press 1 to hear your current balance. Press 2 to hear these options again.
Introducing free Kasasa checking. When you do stuff for us, like swipe your debit card or get e-statements, we make it even better for you with cash back and refunds on ATM fees. Kasasa, carried locally at Liberty Bank. Do you Kasasa?
At Shell Community Federal Credit Union, you are important. We work hard to ensure you have the best banking experience possible. Whether you are inquiring about opening a savings account or wanting to learn more about a loan, our professionals are here to help you with any questions, and we will walk you through every step of the process. Since opening our doors in 1935, we've never forgotten that our members are our most important asset, which is why we continue to excel. For all your banking needs, Shell is the one place to go.
He's in the fourth here. He and Anderson are the only ones that have scored, though, in the fourth quarter. Thurman and Anderson, that's been it in the fourth.
They have nobody in double figures, do they?
Redbirds, Edwards 7, Hudson 6, Thurman 8. No, sir. Darius going for point number 8 here. It's good. Well, the Redbirds only have 34 points, so in the fourth quarter, that's not going to get it done.
No, that's tough. That's tough. They're going to be able to set their defense if Darius can make this free throw here. I'd crash the boards hard here. You have nothing to lose if you get a foul.
2 for 5 now for Darius. And missed this one. Rebound, Normal.
Left it short.
2 for 6.
No legs.
44-34.
And see, Darius has 4 fouls, so he's not going to be aggressive.
Normal with the basketball. Zach Thompson will drive. 2:22 to go in the game. Fourth quarter ticking away for Alton. Redbirds, the fourth time in school history they've hit 27 wins, tying a school record again this year at 27. But they're in trouble now. 2 minutes to go. Back cut underneath. Peacock lost it, picked it back up, and he sends it out to midcourt.
That should have been a double dribble.
That looked like he fumbled it. Here's a near steal, and a foul is called instead. Darius on a double team.
And it looks like Darius's career as a Redbird is over.
It is Darius Edwards with foul number 5.
Tremendous 2-year career for Darius. He's been a major player for this team the last 2 years on a team that's won a boatload of games.
And he will leave the game. Last year, Alton High went 22-6. Unbelievable year last year for Coach Eric Smith, even better this year. And Darius fouls out with 8 points. 1:50 to go in the Redbirds season, it appears, but not over yet. We'll see.
Need a couple missed free throws here.
Free throw, no good by Farrington, number 32.
There's one. You just wonder what would have been different if the Redbirds had came out with the full court intensity a little earlier, Brent. Because they've really, they slowed Normal down for the most part here in the second half.
This free throw rolls in, 45-34. Back to an 11-point game. Inside, Maurice Edwards off the glass and good. 5 for Maurice. And with 1:35 to go, it's a 9-point game. Normal ball. Sebring over the timeline to Zach Thompson. The winner will play either Chicago Simeon or Chicago St. Rita. 1:20 left. Redbirds and Coach Eric Smith looking for a foul, I believe, and now we're going to have a foul out near midcourt with 1:15 to go in the game.
And I'm going to say it for the last time this season. Good, bad, good math, bad math, and the math is bad in favor of Alton right now.
Well, only 14 points at halftime. That'll tell you something about the numbers.
Yeah.
4 points in the first quarter tonight. Free throw up and in, 46-36 now.
They just, like you said, they just came out and let Normal establish a pace early, and they just aren't able to bounce back from it.
Both free throws good, 11-point game, 47-36. Here's Maurice to the corner, Isaiah Thurman out to Hudson for three. He missed it. Rebound Normal with 1 minute to go in the game. Thompson has in the backcourt, 55 seconds left. Normal looking around, throwing it around, keep away from the Redbirds here. Sebring double teamed, and now a timeout, I believe, with 45.6 seconds left.
Yeah, and the Redbirds aren't moving with too much enthusiasm anymore.
That's true.
Can't let this loss take away from a tremendous season, though, Brent.
Unbelievable.
You know, you talk about the big things they've done. 27 wins this year, 22 wins, I believe, last year. You know, you're talking about 49 wins in 2 years. That's pretty spectacular.
Last time they had 27 wins was 2007. And that year they were 27-5, and this year they're going to be 27-5.
You know, and I'd be remiss if I didn't, you know, talk about Carlos Anderson. You know, you're talking about a 4-year varsity starter. His career coming to an end.
10 seniors on this roster this year.
Yeah, and, you know, I've been watching these kids. I went and started watching these kids when they were in the 6th grade. I just knew they were going to be special. I always felt like this was going to be a state-bound team, and looks like they're going to come just short of that.
33 seconds left, and now a foul. In an 11-point game, 47-36. The Redbirds are 33 seconds away from having their season come to an end here in Pekin, Illinois tonight.
Yeah, it's going to sting. It's going to hurt in the very front part of it, but as they get older and they look back, they're going to realize how special of a group they really were.
Free throw no good by Sebring.
You know, I want to give credit to kids like Isaiah Thurman. You know, Isaiah struggled with his academics all through middle school and wasn't able to play ball, and then got to the high school and made a decision that he wanted to be a part of something special, and he got his grades together, and he's been a major contributor. You saw what he did tonight for a stretch.
Hobbs for three, Glass, no good. Thurman with a rebound. Out to Wigfall for three. He missed it, 20 seconds left. Now Carlos Anderson, top of the key, lost it, and Peacock will scoop it up, and that will be the game. 10 seconds left. Normal going to the super sectional, and now we have a foul. Looks like Sebring maybe away from the ball. Well, no, it might be Alton.
Carlos just reached out and grabbed somebody.
Away from the ball. With 7.1 to go.
Did they call it intentional?
Doesn't much matter now. 7.1 seconds left. And some subs coming in for Normal. And the Redbirds season all but over now on this Friday night. (48-36) our score. And Normal throws it into the backcourt, and that will be the ball game. There's the buzzer. The Alton Redbirds fall 48-36 here in the 4A sectional championship game in Pekin tonight. Normal Community moving on. You're listening to Big Z Radio Sports.